Well, hi, everybody. Welcome back to my 100-day project, 100 Days of Bible Promises, working through this book that I've taken apart. I'm on day 17. He supplies all your needs. I'm reading some sweet words here about it's so easy to become anxious, but God's got this, and we should just trust in Him. I've decided to use some color all over my page in the form of these distress watercolor pencils, and I'm using the KISS method where you add color to a piece of plastic and get it wet and just touch it all over the page wherever you want it. I really like the way it turned out. It was very subtle, but I don't mind it because I can put color all over the words and you can still read the words through, unlike paint. So you see me here, I'm just kind of scribbling all over the place wherever I want. I've used the colors, let's see, I think it was peacock feathers, tattered rose, and wild honey. And they kind of match the colors that were already going onto this page. I'm just doing a little bit more there. This is a fun technique you can use with lots of wet media. I didn't put any gesso down first, so you do see the page get a little see-through and a little bit wrinkly, but I'm okay with that. Now I've got this gorgeous piece of scrap tissue paper from Tim Holtz, and I'm just kind of ripping it apart to find the right size to fit in that little space right there. I'm just adding glue stick. This is just a Scotch glue stick, one of my favorites, and it works really good with tissue paper. This tissue paper is a little bit thicker, so you can add the glue straight to it. Regular tissue paper, you may want to just add it to the substrate. I found this cloth bag I have. Somebody gave me a little gift in it, and I kept it because I loved it, but I kept it because I wanted to use it somehow in scrapbooking, and today is the day. So you see I'm just cutting it off there about the height I want, and I'm going to turn it into a little pocket right in the middle of my page here. Isn't it so cute? I'm just going to glue it on with my Fabri-Tac. And it's about this moment that I realized that, you know what? The glue is going through. Definitely. And I don't want to glue the two pieces together. So I go ahead and stick my little brass heart in there to keep them separate while they dry. Now I've got a new die, a Polaroid picture frame die, and I've gone ahead and die cut it. And I'm using this printout from the Graphics Fairy, this cute little bunny, because it is Easter time. And I just glued the frame on top, and I'm trimming around, as you can see. Isn't he just super cute sitting there in that little mustard colored frame? Oh, he's perfect. I love that. Okay, so I'm just going to put a sticker on him, and I'm going to just think about him for a little bit because he needs some more things to go on. I'm trying to add a little color on that little sticker, but it was a gray one and it didn't show up real well, but that's okay. A little grunge is good. Now I'm just adding some trim to the top of the pocket. This little cut-off piece, it's like tatted work, like crochet work that you would put on the edge of a pillowcase. It looks like it got cut off of a pillowcase. That's why I say that. I'm not quite sure where it came from, but it's really sweet just sitting right there. Of course, I'm distressing all the edges really heavy because I like that. And the pocket is dry, so I'm just going to finish this little guy up and tuck him in there. I'm just tying this little green yarn around him, and he turns out super cute. The bow doesn't work, so we'll just go straight with a knot. Look how sweet he is. I've got this whole thing of gold stickers that are all about Bible journal phrases or faith phrases, and the stickiness has just fallen apart. So they're just literally all over the place, but that's okay. I can just keep them because I just add glue and I keep using them. I'm putting a sticker on the little button here. It says Seek Him. Perfect for Easter time, I think. And I'm just auditioning a few other pieces to go on my little bunny. I've got this scrap of the tissue paper and I'm putting him right in the corner. And this polka dot piece is also a perfect little accent. Just some neutrals to kind of decorate the empty corners there. That's kind of what I'm going for. This piece I cut off earlier, it's like music notes. I'm going to go ahead and stick it to the top of the page. Singing is just like praying, in my opinion. I'm just auditioning a few other items maybe to go in the pocket, but I think the bunny's just going to fly solo there. I've started building a little cluster to go there in the bottom left of the pocket, a little piece of graph paper, a little swatch of washi tape, and eventually a little piece of velvet ribbon that'll sit right there and be super cute. And now I'm just grabbing a paper clip and that velvet ribbon, and I'm just gonna tie some ribbon onto the paper clip to have it hanging out of my book. I need always some texture to mark the page and be hanging out of the book. So I'm just tying it on there with a slip knot really quick. And I just like to add a little glue so it's secure and doesn't keep slipping out. And a little trim, and there's that little piece of velvet ribbon that'll eventually go on my pocket cluster. But there's where the paper clip is going to live. I've got some new printables. They are from Raindrop Lila, and they are, in my opinion, the perfect blue-green color. I love that color, and this little dogwood flower card is perfect. Just needs a little inking on his edge, and he's going to live there with the paper clip up in the left-hand corner. That little ribbon right there now is perfect. I'm auditioning some of these little scraps of the tissue paper that I've just kind of landed and just making some little clusters up in little places. I've got this trim, this really natural, cute natural trim with pink tatting on the edge, and he's gonna go right there on the bottom of my little blue card. Now I did cut where the pink tatting was connected, so I'm just adding some glue to the end to glue it back to the piece of natural, canvas that it's attached to, and I don't want it to get glued to the page, so of course my little heart goes up under there just to prop it up while it dries. I found this little metal screw embellishment, flat back, and it's perfect there to go on the back of my paper clip to dress it up a little bit so you don't just see the back of the ribbon and the glue. And I've decided to make a few cute arrows to point out some significant parts on my page that I want to. I'm out of this little polka dot paper scrap, and I'm finding the perfect place to put it right there on the bottom of the left page. Right next to it says he never forgets his promises. And another one to go up at the top of the right page where it says he gives you everything you need. Right there. Now is one of the most important parts of the Bible journaling. I'm going to go ahead and journal here on the back, a little prayer. I am always amazed at the ways you love me. Thank you for fulfilling all my needs. And just like that, this week is done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your week. If you wouldn't mind to like, subscribe, and share this video to help me out. Take care. Bye, everybody.